Welcome to today's learning session. In this lesson, we'll be discussing a very interesting and important topic for the professional world, managing personal competence. Before we begin, let's take a moment to reflect. Everyone has potential, but not everyone knows how to manage it. Some people have broad knowledge but lack confidence. Others are full of enthusiasm, yet find it hard to work with others. The good news is, all of that can change. When we start to understand and manage our personal competence, we begin to unlock the ability to think, act, and behave wisely in any situation. Through this lesson, we'll discover how to build ourselves, not only to be academically intelligent, but also resilient, ethical, and ready to take on the challenges of the professional world. Think about this for a moment. Have you ever met someone who always seems confident, works efficiently, and can quickly adapt to any situation? What do you think makes them that way? Yes, one of the reasons is that they have strong personal competence. Competence is not just about being smart or having lots of knowledge, but about how someone uses their knowledge, skills, and attitude to perform their work effectively. So, in this video, we'll cover 4 main points. First, what competence actually means. Second, the types of competence. Third, the competencies needed by executives and accountants. And fourth, how to develop them. Get ready, because today's session won't just sharpen your mind, it'll also help you recognize your own potential. Definition of competence. Competence is a person's ability to perform a task or job effectively, based on the combination of knowledge, skills, and attitude that align with the requirements of that job. This means that someone is considered competent not only because they know what needs to be done, but also because they are able to do it correctly and demonstrate the right attitude while doing so. Competence is not merely about whether a person can or cannot do something, but about how they apply their knowledge and skills with responsibility, ethics, and professional awareness. For example, a competent accountant is not only expected to prepare financial reports accurately, but also to be meticulous with every recorded number, honest in presenting the results of their work, and accountable for the decisions they make. They must uphold integrity, because every financial record they handle can affect public trust and the continuity of the organization. Types of competence. Generally, competence is divided into 3 types. In general, competence is divided into 3 types. The first is personal competence. This refers to the personal qualities of an individual that influence how they work and interact in a professional context. It includes attitudes, values, and behaviors that support good performance, such as honesty, discipline, perseverance, and a strong work ethic. The second is professional competence. This refers to the technical skills and knowledge a person possesses in their specific field of work. It includes the ability to perform duties effectively according to professional standards, responsibilities, and roles. The third is social competence. This relates to a person's ability to interact, communicate, and collaborate with others in both social and professional environments. Such competence is essential because most jobs require teamwork and effective communication to achieve shared goals. Among these 3, personal competence plays the most fundamental role. A person with good character and attitude will find it easier to grow professionally and socially. Competencies required by executives. In the professional world, especially for executives or leaders, there are 3 essential competencies. First, strategic thinking. The ability to understand rapid environmental changes, recognize market opportunities, detect competitive threats, identify organizational strengths and weaknesses, and formulate strategic responses. For example, a finance manager in a retail company realizes that sales are declining because customers prefer shopping online. He then proposes a new strategy, opening an e-commerce service to keep the company competitive. Second, change leadership. The ability to communicate the organization's vision and align it with ongoing changes in the business world. For instance, when a company transitions from manual to digital accounting systems, a leader with strong change leadership can train, guide, and motivate their team to adapt effectively. And third, relationship management. This is the ability to build and maintain good relationships with both internal and external stakeholders. Internal stakeholders include subordinates, colleagues, supervisors, and shareholders. External stakeholders consist of suppliers, partners, clients, consultants, government bodies, and others. Competencies accountants must have. As future professional accountants, you must also develop 4 essential competencies. First, professional skills. These include knowledge and technical expertise in accounting, business, technology, and organization. Professional skills cover the ability to use financial accounting standards, analyze financial statements, understand taxation, and keep up with modern accounting technologies such as SAP, MYOB, Accurate, or Excel for accounting. Second, intellectual skills. This involves critical, logical, and analytical thinking to solve problems based on existing data. Accountants often face complex situations, such as discrepancies in reports, recording errors, or indications of fraud. In these cases, an accountant must be able to analyze, solve problems, and make sound decisions based on valid evidence. Intellectual skills also include professional judgment, the ability to assess situations objectively while maintaining ethical. Third, communication skills. The ability to communicate effectively, both orally and in writing, so that information is clearly understood. This is vital because accountants do not only work with numbers, they must also explain financial information to people who may not have an accounting background. They must also be good listeners and adapt their communication style to their audience, whether it's a manager, client, auditor, or colleague. And fourth, soft skills. Soft skills, which serve as the foundation that supports all other competencies. These include attitudes, ethics, and social abilities that reflect an accountant's personality. Soft skills consist of 1. Honesty. An accountant must be truthful and should never manipulate data or numbers. 2. Discipline. An accountant must submit reports and make decisions on time, in accordance with the applicable reporting periods. 3. Responsibility. The ability to be accountable for the financial statements that have been prepared and the decisions that have been made. 4. Courtesy and friendliness. Maintaining polite and friendly behavior toward colleagues and clients to create a comfortable and cooperative working environment. 5. Accuracy. Being meticulous when entering numbers and ensuring that every transaction is recorded correctly. 6. Intelligence. Having a solid understanding of accounting principles and regulations related to financial information. 7. Empathy. The ability to understand, feel, and show concern for others in the workplace environment. 8. Teamwork and punctuality. The ability to work effectively with others and complete tasks within the given time frame. Now, take a moment to reflect. Among these 4 skills, which ones have you mastered, and which ones still need improvement? The development of personal competence is closely related to one's personality, which is shaped by various factors such as family, biology, culture, education, and social environment. For instance, family teaches values of honesty and responsibility. Culture shapes one's mindset and behavior, while education and social interactions provide opportunities to learn and grow. However, it's important to remember that competence doesn't develop automatically. No one becomes a professional simply with time. One of the most effective ways to develop competence is through education and training. There are several types of training commonly used in the workplace, including 1. Apprenticeship training. This is what we often call internship or magong. It allows individuals to learn by doing, by working directly in real job positions under supervision. Apprenticeship helps us not only understand theory but also apply it, while observing how professionals handle real-world situations. 2. On-the-job training. In this method, employees learn while performing their actual job tasks, under the guidance of a mentor or experienced supervisor. It includes techniques such as A. Coaching, where a mentor gives direct feedback and guidance to help employees improve their daily performance. B. Apprenticeships, which focus on learning from experienced individuals through direct practice. C. Job rotation, which allows employees to experience different roles, broadening their skills and understanding of the organization. 3. Off-the-job training. Unlike on-the-job methods, this training takes place outside of the actual work environment. It's useful for developing knowledge and interpersonal skills through structured practice and simulation. Some examples include A. Vestibule training, where participants train in a special room equipped with the same tools used in real-work situations, allowing them to practice safely before entering the actual job. B. Role-playing, a method where participants act out specific professional roles to understand how to handle real scenarios. C. Simulation, which imitates real-life work situations so trainees can practice making decisions and solving problems. D. Case study, where participants analyze written scenarios and find solutions to professional challenges. D. Laboratory training, designed to improve sensitivity, empathy, teamwork, and self-awareness in professional interactions. In addition, competence can be enhanced through career development, for example by accepting job rotation or promotions that provide broader experience and new challenges. So, that's our discussion about managing personal competence. From this lesson, we've learned that competence isn't just about technical ability, but also about character and the willingness to keep growing. Remember, the professional world needs people who are not only smart, but also ethical, well-mannered, and adaptable to change. Keep learning, sharpen your skills, and become a competent individual who's ready to face the challenges of the future. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next learning session.